Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese.
Tonight, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. But give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
2nd and long. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And that is is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game. And now out comes Houston. Drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Stroud. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Adafe Owe coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Stroud now on second down. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be fourth down. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now Stroud. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 56 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Stroud looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. And Stroud now to throw. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Handoff right side to Pierce. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The Texans here on third down putting an extra defender in the secondary. They're going to look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Texans will take over.
So here are the Texans to take over. They were winners last week over Tennessee, and they've got the lead here as well. They start this drive out 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's Stroud.
And the Raiders have got him.
DJ Jones.
What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Quick slant. He's got Joe Mixon.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw here. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Hands it off out of the gun. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Skirts by him at the 35. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Texans will take over with a first and 10. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Stroud to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to first and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On second down, it's Stroud. Shoves him aside. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. to throw. Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. Mixing up the middle. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Looking to throw. Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll look to throw again. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. D.J. Jones able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Operating from the gun. Stroud, he'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Stroud. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and the lead will hold at 13. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Here comes 2nd down. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 2nd down, goal to go. Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that'll make it 13-7. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Houston set to take over. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's a give up the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Try to take this home. They'll run. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they take a knee. To a knee goes Stroud, and that is going to be all she wrote. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a...
Mile high, got me over here with a flight attendant. Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen a thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a 3rd eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie. That's how we rollin'. You know them gold dick. Glass slippers. On sight, I give you the green light. This all bark, we all bite. You gambling with your life? Let's roll the dice. Piece of problems if this dog in a fight. That's right. Legendary. Open them wide. Sounding like I just pull up with a few. We can't arrange that. Dropping out of the blue. You know what? That. All I wanna do is. Pivot. Got this from DMC, let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it. These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song. I could never do this alone. Come on. Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet. And I'm riding shotgun in case it get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop and keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that popping front. Baby, I'm just trying to get legendary. Open them wide. Sounding like mind if I pull up with a few. We can't arrange that. Dropping out of the blue. You know what? That. All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. A first run now for Kyren Williams. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Leading them out, a familiar face for the other sideline, a guy drafted 1st overall the year the Rams moved back to L.A., and the face of the franchise really for 5 seasons, Jared Goff. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Goff. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Off play action, here's Goff. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. It's a pickup of 6. And the Rams at 6-4 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The slot man in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle. These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. The throw over the middle, taken in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
We're scoreless after 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Williams again. But he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, That's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. The tight end in motion right. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 1 yard is the gain, and it'll be first down 49ers. Goff now looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Goff. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Up the gut, McCaffrey, able to power through. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. L.A. readies for its next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 2nd and 6. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard. Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy right there, and they pick up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the 49ers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now it's Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Goff on third down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Goff. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing again is Goff. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we'll send you back over to halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over.
He's got a man, complete, and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On the counter, here's Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Here's 3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Bobby Brown on the tackle. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Ayuk going to go in motion right. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Now a draw play to McCaffrey, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will stay a 4-point game. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Second down and 6 now. Back to throw. Open man is Atwell, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length, and the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1, and he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Now a first down throw, gone. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Goff. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Goff throwing again. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And meanwhile, Goff's throw pulled in by Kittle. Here's 2nd down. Now it's Goff. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Put picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the jet sweep, here comes Puka. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they...
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, that's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that gentle and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made in Wales and it got a twist to it. This ain't Big Sean, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night.
Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won,
manage the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And